What is up, guys? It is Styx here, and today I'm going to be going over what I think is the God roll Hawkmoon in Destiny 2. Now, the reason I'm going over this so late is because I hadn't done the mission to get the random rolls yet, and now that I've gotten a couple, I have not gotten what I would say is my perfect God roll, but I've gotten a roll that I think is really, really good in terms of my own, personal use and just how I play the game. In terms of the role that I got specifically, my barrel was the fluted barrel, which adds 5 stability and 15 handling. My magazine was obviously the same as everyone else's. I think that's the only perk that does not change. My first perk, or rather the only proper perk that comes with it, mine was actually opening shot for the one that I'm talking about immediately. And then my grip was the polymer grip, which gives a plus 10 handling. For those who don't know what opening shot does, it's improved accuracy and range on the opening shot of an attack. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, why is this a good roll? Well, it builds a lot off of the exotic perk on Hawkmoon, which is that on your last bullet, depending on the number of headshots and kills you've gotten, you have a Paracausal Shot that deals an insane amount of damage. Now you want this shot to hit, don't you? So, with all of the handling I get, it almost completely maxes out my handling, which removes all need from snapshot or quick draw. I just snap to it really quickly, and then I can just aim down sights instantly, and I have opening shot, so I can just flick to someone's head and they're dead. It does, even without the catalyst, it does 500 to the head. You're not living. Even if you're in your super, you're dead. Provided I've hit at least, I think it's like 7 headshots at that point, maybe 6. But yeah, you're dead. Doesn't matter. Now, I'm going to go over what I think is the god roll for this, and it's going to be very much, it's a 140 hand cannon. But of course you have to take the perk itself into account. So, perks that I think would go really well on this. In terms of the barrel, I think small bore could do really well with a plus 7 range and a plus 7 stability, especially if you're someone on controller because the stability is really nice. Hammerforged rifling just gives you a straight plus 10 to your range, which is just generally all good. If you want, or rather if you get corkscrew rifling, that's also pretty good. It gives you plus 5 range, plus 5 handling, plus 5 stability. It's not something to complain about really. Extended barrel is fine, I guess. It decreases the handling, gives you plus 10 range and a plus 10 to your recoil direction, making it more vertical. But of course, I wouldn't really say that that's like a god roll barrel to get on it. As far as your first perk, I would say the god rolls are definitely either rangefinder or killing wind. Because if you have this weapon on and you somehow are not getting kills, then that is a problem because the entire point of the perk on the gun is you get more damage when you get kills and headshots. Now, they don't need to be precision kills, keep that in mind. You can hit headshots, but odds are if you're going to 1v1 an opponent with 8 bullets in your hand cannon mag, and you want to make the most out of your Paracausal Shot, you're probably going to want to 3-tap 2 people, which gives you 2 kills. And I'm going to be honest, if you're especially playing in something like Rumble, Iron Banner, stuff like that, you are going to want to be able to take advantage of that killing wind, of that rangefinder, of that opening shot, all of that stuff to make sure that you actually hit your target with your Paracausal Shot, because they are going to be coming up on you pretty closely after you've gotten the second kill that you needed with the weapon, or rather when you're on your last bullet. Because Hawkmoon is pretty loud, they'll know where you are, you're also on their tracker, and all that fun stuff. Now, as far as my recommendation for the grip, I would say smooth grip, polymer grip, and combat grip are pretty good. Combat grip, not nearly as much. I would say that's more just something you can be okay with, but I would 100% say smooth grip would be my personal god roll with polymer grip as a secondary. because polymer grip gives a +10 to handling, and smooth grip gives a +5 to stability and a +5 to handling, which is just generally really nice. So that's just something to look out for. Now, of course, why is this weapon still worth talking about? Well, for one, it's a pretty sweet exotic. It's really fun to use. If you seriously get pumped up or bummed out about whether or not you can keep your Paracausal Shot going, because it's just really satisfying one tapping someone, and then on top of that one tap, you get to see a nice fat yellow damage number. Even, I'm gonna be honest, if you've got 7 stacks of Paracausal Shot or more, if you have the Catalyst, and you body shot someone, you still see them take like 300 damage. And they're just dead. They have no chance, no shot whatsoever. But either way, this has been my general review on Hawkmoon. As far as how you can get it, if that's something you're really interested in, I can make a video on that. But it takes a minute to fully explain because it's like a whole quest line and everything. Because it's an exotic. I think this is actually the first exotic I've covered on this entire channel. So, either way, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment on what you want or what you think I didn't do right about the video. That's fine. Thanks for watching.